Здравствуйте, 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 дорогие друзья. Все, проверка на звук прошла успешно. Ну что же, начинаем. Начинаем проходить Hogwarts Legacy. Вышла наконец-то эта замечательная игра. По трейлерам и по скриншотикам все отлично. Мне прям как нравится то, что я видел. И вообще весь ТикТок в последнее время забит именно видосиками по Hogwarts Legacy. Я просто не мог терпеть, чтобы не начать играть в эту игру. Собственно, скачал ее вчера вечером, так как она была доступна уже вчера, но так как я сегодня работал и скачал я только вчера поздно вечером, то не получилось запустить стрим, поэтому сегодня начинаем. Собственно говоря, листик. Надеюсь, вы успели все это прочитать, пока я тут свои мысли, скажем так, выражал. Начинаем, получается. Создание персонажа. Тут можно выбрать из дефолтных. И, насколько я понимаю, можно создать своего. Или нужно именно с этого выбрать. Получается только с этого. Ну, допустим. Так, поиграем мы 100% за парня. Не знаю, вот этот. Не, давайте вот этого оставим, он мне прям нравится. Ага, все-таки лицо можно немножко поменять. Не, лицо мне нравится, кстати говоря. Очки. Не, очки мне не нужны. Прическа. Да в целом, прическа мне тоже нравится. Вот цвет волос только. А, он так меняется, я понял. Допустим. Может, фиолетовый какой-то возьмем? Да нет. Фиолет какой-то. А прям черненького нету, да? А, есть прям черненький. Хорошо. Так, состояние кожи. Ну, думаю, шрамы нам не нужны. Вот очень жалко, что шрама Гарри Поттера нету. Ух, брутально как. Это как с Assassin's Creed тут. Шрамик. Не, шрамик нам не нужно. Веснушки, родинки пускай будут. Мне вот, кстати, предложенный вариант достаточно нравится. Не знаю, как вам. Брови. Да, в жопу. А что это?
A few cobwebs and some dust. Nothing to be concerned about.
Ага.
I'm eager to get to Hogwarts.
Окей,
It
все.
was wonderful. I believe I'm really... That was quite something. A few cobwebs and some dust. I am indeed a student, but I could very well be able to help you. I'm eager to get to Hogsmeade. It was wonderful. I believe I'm really going to enjoy this class. That was quite something.
Ладно.
I am indeed a student, but I could very well be able to help
Все,
you.
отлично. Так, выбираем сложность. Сложность нормально. Ага, ага. Давайте оставим нормально, пускай будет. Имя вашему персонажу. Ну, дайте подумать. Не знаю. Честно, не знаю. Не знаю, давайте... Так. Александр. Пускай будет... А фамилию какую придумать? Не знаю. Давайте вот так. Волшебник-волшебница. Поехали.
It appears we are almost ready to depart. It's a pity we didn't have a bit more time to spend on spellcasting. I presume you've been practicing the spells we worked on.
I have, Professor.
Well, I'm quite sure I've never seen anyone take so quickly to a second-hand wand. You'll be a force to be reckoned with when you get your own.
Thank you, Professor Fig. I appreciate you working with me before the term begins.
Опа. Здорово.
Oh, Eleazar!
George, glad my rather cryptic description of our location did not thwart your finding us.
I've apparated to more vaguely defined destinations than this. Though I confess I may have miscalculated slightly on my first try. Gave quite the fright to some theatre-goers in the West End.
It's been much too long. When I received your owl, I must say I...
Best not speak here, Eleazar.
Of course. Why don't we speak en route to Hogwarts? We have a start-of-term feast and a sorting ceremony to get to.
Wonderful idea! As long as your young charge here doesn't mind me tagging along.
Not at all, sir.
After you.
Ages since I've been to the castle. Would be good to see the old pile of rocks.
Опа, опа. Опа, опа, опа. А ты кто у нас? Трансгрессировал человек. Ну что ж, Warner Brothers нам представляют Avalanche.
Glad I caught you before you left for Scotland.
Just barely.
And who is your traveling companion?
A new student.
New?
Yes, sir. I'm starting school as a 5th year.
How extraordinary.
It is indeed. None of the faculty has ever heard of anyone being admitted to Hogwarts so late.
Nor have I.
Of course, as the other 5th years will have been honing their magical skills for 4 years now, the headmaster asked if I could get our new student up to speed a bit before the term begins.
Well, you couldn't have asked for a better mentor. Professor Fig is
То
not
есть,
only
получается,
an
на 15?
exceptional teacher, he's also a remarkably intuitive and gifted wizard.
Mr. Osric is prone to flattery. I dare say it's one of the reasons he's risen so far at the Ministry.
Have you seen this?
I have. Opinions differ as to how great a threat Ranrock really is.
Although I've yet to convince my colleagues at the Ministry, I believe he is a significant threat. And it was your wife, Eleazar, who alerted me to his activities months ago.
Miriam? How?
She wrote to me about Ranrock before she died, wondering what the Ministry knew about his activities. Before I could respond, I received this. It was the last thing she sent me, Eleazar. It came to me via her owl, but with no correspondence. I can only assume
That she had to get rid of it quickly. To keep it safe.
presumably from Ranrock. I cannot open it. Whatever magic protects this is powerful indeed.
It looks like goblin metal. That symbol.
What's that glow?
I don't see a glow.
Nor do I.
Что же это может быть?
Merlin's beard. How did you...
Wait! We do not
Hang on!
Здорово, дракоша. Уф, вкусно. Так, ну это фестралы. Это я знаю. Их видят только люди, которые видели смерть.
The key! Give me your hand!
Очень вовремя успели. Блин, белочка, как красиво.
Are you all right?
Качество прям хорошее.
You're hurt.
Perhaps a bit.
Take this. It's Wiggenweld potion. That stuff will right you in a second.
Рябиновый отвар. Короче, хилка. Так, фул хп восстанавливаю. Понял?
What happened?
Poor George. I can't believe he... What the hell got into that damn thing? Attacking a carriage mid-air? A typical dragon would never...
Professor? Sir, where are we?
I'm not sure. But that key you discovered was clearly a port key.
Port key.
An item enchanted to bring whoever touches it to a specific place.
Так, ну
I'm
полочки
feeling
у меня
better,
есть.
sir, if you'd like to look around a bit.
I would. But stay close. We've no idea who created this port key. Or why.
Так, палочку достать пока не могу. Ну слушайте, даже камушки, даже вот эти вот, не знаю, частички, какие-то, не знаю, типа летающие фонарики, они тоже прям красиво смотрятся. Пока что очень нравится, качество прям...
How far did that port key
Bomba.
take us?
Farther from London than the carriage travelled. We're somewhere in the Scottish Highlands.
Sir, those ruins. Do you
The
think...
port key was meant to lead us there? I do. This has not been the day either of us expected. But Miriam sent that port key to George for a reason. And I believe that she, and now George, died in pursuit of whatever it was meant to lead to. If you're sure you're all right, and wouldn't mind indulging me, I'd like to have a look around.
Absolutely, sir.
Good. Let's see if we can find a path, however faded it may be.
Ну, красиво. Прям даже на облака, если просто
Mind your
посмотреть.
step.
Очень красиво. Вот. Чайки летающие.
Where do you suppose your wife got
Если
the port
упасть
key
можно?
that brought us here?
Нельзя.
A good question. Miriam spent years searching for evidence of a long-forgotten form of ancient magic.
Ancient magic?
Yes, a powerful magic wielded by a rare few that seems to have been lost to time. Hogwarts Castle was built by, and is itself a stronghold of that ancient magic. I don't know where she came into possession of the port key, but I am certain it was to do with that search. Ah, there's the path down below. This way.
Ну, как бы да.
But sir, why was your wife searching for
Ну,
evidence of
кстати, пройдем
lost
довольно
magic?
высоко.
Miriam wanted to understand why such powerful magic disappeared from the wizarding world. Spoke of the good it could do. But magic is no different than any power. What really matters is the one who wields it.
Ух ты. И чё?
Is that ice?
It's not cold enough here. It appears to be a sort of enchantment. Someone wanted to block this path. Let's see some of that wand work you were practicing. Focus on the center.
Давай. Ага. 。
Excellent!
Так, использовать... Я понял. Окей. Окей, то есть основное заклятие это просто как бы простая тычка получается.
That was a bit rougher than I'd expected.
Прикольно.
Your wand works improving with every cast.
Thank you, sir.
Так, а туда нельзя? Подожди. Я видел, тут можно залезть. Или вокруг. Ну.
Ah, up there.
А. Окей, то есть нам просто нужно было прийти сюда, чтобы мы видели путь наверх. Допустим. Так, подожди. Если он побежал туда, значит здесь может что-то быть. Сундучок. Допустим, 40 монет. А как монеты назывались, я не помню.
We're close now. It's just ahead.
По-моему, просто золотые монеты, да? Наверное, да.
Steady yourself. Reparo.
Остановись. Нормально. Починили мост.
Almost there.
Вообще есть смысл это все разбивать? Ну, как бы, наверное, да, если нам дали такую возможность. Не знаю.
Why would someone have built this here?
I suspect they valued their privacy.
Это нельзя взять.
That portkey led us here for a reason. Let's have a look around for anything that seems out of place.
Ну. Ага. Хорошо. Ну смотри, мне кажется, вот это вот.
Professor, this statue...
Статуя.
This may have been his home.
Угу, то есть нам просто даже подсказка дает. Но следы пропадают, это, кстати, печально.
That enchanted crystallized stone again. But what could it be blocking? What's this? Professor Fig!
Опа. Это вход?
How odd. Why would someone have conjured that enchanted stone here?
And how is there a room behind it?
What room? I don't see anything.
There's that glow again, like the glow on the portkey container.
What in Merlin's name? Godric's heart.
Where are we?
I don't believe it.
Кто? Подожди. А, гоблин. Или эльф? По-моему, эльф.
Hello?
Эльф. А, гоблин все-таки. Хорошо.
It can't be. Just a moment. Oh. Where are we here?
Капец он маленький.
Welcome to Gringotts Wizarding Bank. Vault number 12, I presume.
Precisely.
The key?
Your wife's portkey.
Oh, yes, of course.
This way, then.
Stay close.
Ладно. Не, пропускать мы не будем. Мы, конечно же, посмотрим все это.
After you.
Даже катсцена выглядит очень круто.
Keep your hands inside the cart if you don't wish to lose them.
Буквально полгода назад я играл в Metro Exodus. Это совсем другой уровень. Там я, конечно, тоже восхищался
How many vaults are there?
качеством
Hundreds. In fact,
всего.
you'll see quite a few on
Но
our way to
тут-
vault number 12. As we speak, we're just beneath
Тут,
the main
конечно,
lobby. The vaults you see
несравнимо,
now are the
скажем так.
newest.
Вау.
Are private entrances
Прикольно.
to the bank common at Gringotts? They are most uncommon. Only one with great wealth or power, or both, could have arranged for such a service. You'll want to take a breath. A what? That waterfall washes away all enchantments. It's a security measure. Experienced the thief's downfall before, have you? Heard of it? These are the lower vaults that we're passing now.
How deep are we going?
Vault number 12 was commissioned shortly after Gringotts was founded over 4 centuries ago. It resides in the deepest part of the bank. Settle in. We've quite a distance to go.
Vault number.
Vault 12. Momentous day.
On your way.
Какой-то странный охранник. Даже главному герою. Не понравился, что ли?
Professor, the armband that guard was wearing was glowing.
Like the glow you saw on the portkey container?
No, darker. I saw that same glow on the dragon's collar.
Yeah, what was that?
We were just wondering about that goblin back there.
He watches over the oldest section of the bank. Rare anyone goes there anymore. Here we are.
Спасибо, что подбросил. Интересно, что же там будет? Денежка, наверное.
When was the last time this vault was accessed?
A goblin has been stationed at my desk for hundreds of years. In that time, no one has visited Vault 12 until today. Vault 12.
Thank you for your help.
Насколько я понимаю, он не имеет права зайти, да? Так, а это что? А, сундучок. Все с денежка. Тоже приятно.
What do you suppose we should be looking for?
I'm not sure. Sir, I wonder if you
The
might...
instructions for Vault 12 indicate that I am to grant access to the holder of the key and then close the door. Wait! Best of luck.
Professor?
That
No, that's
was
it.
certainly
А,
unexpected.
нету ключа.
Let me think. There must be something here. Revelio, perhaps?
Revelio?
Yes, a revealing charm. No time like the present. Let's see what we're missing, shall we?
Ready your wand and focus.
Давай. А чё? А мне типа самому надо? Я понял. Окей.
Revelio. There, I saw something.
Move a bit closer and try again.
Допустим. Ага,
A
двери.
door.
Well,
Здесь
that's
ничего
a
нет?
start. There's that symbol again. I don't suppose you see a way to...
I do, Professor. That symbol has the same glow as the one I saw on the portkey container.
If what you can see reveals the way forward, then I dare say we are about to discover the secret of this vault.
Lead the way.
Открываем, получается.
Lumos! This is no ordinary vault. I suspect we will need to earn our way out of here.
What do you mean, earn our way out? Do you think this is some sort of test?
I do. But to what end, I can't say. Stay close. There will be no disapparating if things go poorly. Not out of Gringotts.
Интересное место.
I see something up ahead.
What is it?
That glow again, but on the floor.
Lumos! What happened?
When I moved towards the glow, it suddenly seemed as if the ground was swirling about.
Are you all right?
Yes, sir, I'm fine.
You seem to have caused the floor to change.
That statue.
What statue?
I see some sort of statue, but only as a reflection in the floor.
Прикол.
Revelio.
Ревелио.
I presume this is what you saw reflected in the floor.
It is. The reflection's still there, but the statue's positions don't match. Wait. When you moved, the reflection turned in the direction of the light.
Perhaps you should cast Lumos.
Давай. Поехали. Lumos. Дает свет. Допустим.
Lumos.
Well done.
Now the reflection is turning towards me. It does follow the light.
Опа. Здорово, дядь. А чё за охранники? Так, пацаны, мы добрые, если что.
Look out!
О, Протега.
Protego!
Accio! Descendo! Levioso! Deposo! Deposo! Exposo!
Ну, я, к сожалению, не знаю пока. Опа. Всякие такие заклинания.
Protego!
Поэтому мне приходится очень
Levioso!
лично справляться.
Deposo! Protego! Descendo! Expulso! Lumos!
Все?
Lumos.
Stay close!
Ладно. Отлично. Опа, а куда? Алло.
Professor! Professor Fig! Professor, where are you? This isn't good. Where am I supposed to go?
Короче, это, насколько я понимаю,
What's
подсказка.
happening? The
Да.
wisps of... Ah, that's where they're
А я
leading
могу
me.
вот это
Glow
зажечь?
again. Lumos.
Окей, допустим. Ага.
Revelio. I suppose I'm on my own this time.
Ага. Допустим. Давай, 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 вставай. Бам.
I need to align these statues with their reflections.
А-а-а. Подожди. Так, эта линия туда. Эта линия туда. Короче, насколько я понимаю, это все на время идет, да?
Perhaps I need to get them all to stand at once.
Ага. Ага. Я понял. То есть нужно, чтобы они прямо одновременно. Вот так.
It seems I have no choice. I'm going to have to fight my way out of here.
С кайфом. Ага. Понял. Давайте попробуем контратаку. Я не уверен, что у меня получилось. Ага. А, удерживать. Я понял. Чё? Чтобы применить остолбеней. Ух ты. Так, подожди, насколько я понимаю, мне нельзя отсюда выходить. Так, тише. Так, давайте хилочку завязаем. Я понял. Так, оно мне сжирает хпшку? Ага. Понял. Понял. Допустим.
Lumos.
Короче, вот эти вот свечения мне показывают дорогу. Хорошо. Допустим. Но профессора мы так и не нашли, кстати.
Lumos.
А что вот это за красные штуки? Непонятно. Это умут памяти, что ли? Ну, похоже на то. Туда типа капается фрагмент воспоминаний. И, по-моему, опускается голова туда.
There you are. How did you... What is this place?
I don't know. But I found this floating above that basin.
That is no mere basin. That is a pensive for viewing memories. I wonder...
Follow my lead.
И что же здесь? Похоже на Дамблдора, кстати.
All is in place.
The portkey is well hidden.
Perhaps too well. I wonder if the path we've created...
May be impossible to follow. It will only be impossible for one who
Вот и
cannot see
он, к
traces of
сожалению.
ancient magic as I can.
Your ability to see what others cannot will not be enough, Percival. We are entrusting the one who embarks on this path with powerful secrets, with knowledge others will do anything to obtain.
Yes, and if we are correct, Charles, the witch or wizard who completes the trials will have proven themselves worthy of that knowledge, and the responsibility that accompanies it.
We've done all that we can.
That's what you're seeing. The glow that surrounded them.
Yes, sir.
Astonishing.
Can I see magic?
Traces of an ancient magic, to be precise. The magic that Miriam had always believed existed,
Здорово.
but could never. Miriam, and perhaps George, died in pursuit of knowledge that has been dormant for centuries. And you, it seems, are the key to understanding why. We were...
It all looks rather different than it did a moment ago.
Someone's coming.
Who were they?
I don't know. But, sir, you shouldn't be in here.
I was right.
Ranrock.
Seems my reputation precedes me. I was beginning to think no one was ever going to visit Rackham's vault.
В смысле тормозил? Я знаю,
why
что
are
Костя.
you here?
В смысле тормозил? Сразу как увидел твое
No
сообщение.
need for that. Just give me whatever it is you found here and we can
Я
let
просто в монитор смотрю,
bygones
у
be
меня там
bygones.
игра.
Sir, they have the key to the vault.
Choose your next words wisely.
I
ну,
only meant
бывает.
that the instructions to Vault 12 were quite
Я же еще
clear.
не играл в игру. Не знал, что так.
Sir, I must insist. I was to grant access only to one with the key, and you didn't have it.
I have no patience for traitors. Now, where were we?
I'm not giving you anything.
Well, perhaps your young friend here will be more helpful.
Стражник.
I know a way out! Professor!
Интересно, почему просто репара не скастовать и не восстановить вот эту вот падающую хрень?
Are you all right?
Fine, sir.
I've never seen so powerful a goblin. He seemed wholly unaffected by my magic.
Ну, Верховный Гоблин.
Where are we?
It can't be. It seems those who set up the pensive, the locket, and the path to both wanted someone with your ability to end up here. Come. We have a sorting ceremony to get to.
А, то есть мы в Хогвартсе, получается. Это запретный лес, насколько я понимаю. Я не уверен, правда. Это мелодия. Вау. Вы просто поглядите на это. Хогвартс, наследие. Очень красивая картинка, я не перестану это повторять.
Oh, good. We haven't missed the sorting ceremony. I'm no expert, but that seems more appropriate. Now, I need to study this locket as soon as I can, but first I must contact the Ministry. They need to know what happened to George and be warned of Ranrock. For the moment, I ask that you keep all that's happened this evening between you and me.
Of course, sir.
Thank you.
Не, какой доту, ты что?
Ready for the sorting ceremony?
Кому нужна дота, когда есть такая замечательная игра?
Phineas, Nigellus, Black. Prepare yourself to meet the headmaster.
Fig, nice of you to join us. The sorting ceremony's over.
There were complications.
Complications?
It seems the goblin problem has...
Enough! Goblins. I've no time for rumors, Fig, and I'm rapidly losing whatever patience I had left. If you're lucky, we might still be able to get you sorted this evening.
I'll be in touch.
Я тебя еще наберу. Правда, телефона у меня нет, но я наберу. Но ты об этом не знал, потому что ты ушел. И не услышал, как я это говорил.
Professor Weasley, we've one more to be sorted.
Профессор Уизли. Ух ты.
Welcome. You're just in time. Have a seat.
Ну, присядем. Хорошо, что не на бутылку. Здравствуй, шляпа.
Ah, yes. A bit older than the others, aren't you? You come here with preferences and preconceptions. Certain expectations.
Так, и зачем мы сюда пришли? Скорее бы начать учиться и скорее бы исследовать замок. Ну, учиться это мы всегда успеем, а вот замок
I'm
посмотреть
looking forward to
хочется.
exploring Hogwarts and the world beyond the castle and grounds.
Indeed. Much can be gleaned by having an adventurous spirit, but your professors have a great deal to teach you as well. You're clever indeed. You have the ability to reflect clearly on that which puzzles others, and you've a ready mind, quick to learn. Perhaps you belong in Ravenclaw.
Коктевран? Нет, не хочу. Не-не-не. Сюда.
possess a willingness to forge ahead alone when you must.
Да-да. Хочу Гриффиндор. Как ни странно, я фанат Гриффиндора, я хочу посмотреть, как выглядит их комната. Так как я играл 5 частей Гарри Поттера, игры, которые выходили еще очень-очень давно, то мне интересно, как изменилась вообще главная комната Гриффиндора.
Better be Gryffindor!
Oh, and one more thing. Due to the unfortunate injury on the pitch in last spring's final, this year's Quidditch season has been cancelled.
Черт.
Enough! It's not as though I've banned flying altogether. But don't tempt me. You are here to focus on your academic futures. I'm sure you will have plenty to do before classes begin tomorrow. I said, I'm sure you all have plenty to do before classes begin tomorrow.
То есть съебать отсюда, ну все понятно. А как же похавать?
It's lovely to meet you. I'm...
Professor Weasley, would you be so kind as to show our new student to their common room?
I shall see to it, sir. As I was saying, I'm Professor Weasley. Pleased to meet you.
Nice to meet you as well, Professor.
As Deputy Headmistress, it is my distinct honor to show you to your common room. Right this way.
То есть ты даже не спросишь, как меня зовут, допустим, хорошо. Ладно.
It's most uncommon for a student to begin as a fifth
О,
year.
полная дама.
This should be quite
Тебя
an
я знаю.
adventure.
I'm looking forward to it.
I remember the first time I entered the Gryffindor common room after being sorted.
You were a Gryffindor?
I am a Gryffindor. Never could remember the password when I was a girl, however.
Password?
Password?
The password is Grata Domum.
Grata Domum.
You may enter.
Грата
Well
Думум.
done. Now, go on in and get some sleep. You have a big day ahead of you tomorrow. I shall be back in the morning to collect you for your first class.
Thank you, Professor Weasley.
You're welcome. I hope you enjoy your first night at Hogwarts. Sleep well.
Вот это вот Грата Домум, это типа добро пожаловать домой или что-то типа того?
Looks like everyone's gone. Better head to the common room.
Так, добро пожаловать в Хогвартс. Давайте осмотримся для начала. Так, мы проснулись, насколько я понимаю, здесь. Ну, комнатка такая, небольшая. Столик, книжки, моточки, яблоко. Можно яблоко спиздить? Нельзя. Ладно. Интересно, вот... Тебе здесь хватает, чтобы обогреть это все дело? Я не уверен. Сколько много вещей у всех. А у меня ничего нет. А почему? А где мои вещи? Нечестно. Ходить постоянно в грязном, хоть бы, не знаю, что-то дали. Прикольно. Так, поехали. Опа. Так, нам туда, хорошо. А вниз или наверх? Не знаю, давай пойдем наверх.
Which way is the common room?
Так. И портреты двигаются. Прикольно. Прикольно. Так, сундучок можно утонуть. Замок уровень 1. Так, подожди, нам сюда, но я хочу посмотреть, что там. Давайте... Ай, подожди, еще выше можно? Давай. Что здесь? О, лут. Замок 2-го уровня. Ну да, у нас же нету Алхаморы. Добро пожаловать домой. Ну, да, значит. Я был прав. Давайте пойдем вниз, посмотрим. Мы отсюда, по-моему, поднимались. Это так? Да. Значит, пошли вниз. Что у нас здесь? Кубок, лев. Бам. Ага. Тоже комната. Допустим. Но здесь, насколько я понимаю, лутать ничего нельзя. Потому что там вот белая точка позначалась. Вот что можно, что нельзя. Так, окей. Все, можем, значит, выходить отсюда. Ну, красиво. Даже вот качество картин очень красивое.
Must be different starting Hogwarts in your 5th year.
А, здрасте. Ага, то есть вам плевать на меня. Ай. Я прохожу сквозь нее. Недоработка. Что за херня? Так, подожди.
I can't go up there.
Нихуя. А почему?
I suppose I'm not allowed up there. Appears I won't be going up there.
Окей, ладно. Здрасте. А ты что? А, тебя можно поджечь. Хорошо.
Revelio.
Допустим. Так. А что это? Выпить чай. Вкусно. Так, тут пока ничего нет.
I would really like someone to try it.
Бобы? Бобы. Допустим. Здрасте. Гаррет Уизли.
Sure you don't want to try it? Brewed it myself. Hello, you're the new 5th year. Pleased to meet you. I'm Gareth Weasley. Heard about your travels here. Can't believe it. Glad you and Fig are all right. Is it true that someone from the Ministry was with you in the carriage?
Oh, yes. A friend of Professor Fig's.
Oh, didn't mean to pry. Nasty business, dragons. Again, very glad you're here.
Thank you, Gareth. So am I. Are you related to Professor Weasley?
I am. She's my aunt.
Must be nice having an aunt for a professor.
You'd think so, wouldn't you? Aunt Matilda tends to treat me as if I'm a first year. Keeps too close an eye on me. It's all a bit suffocating, to be honest. Still, she means well. And she's an incredibly powerful witch. She'll have your back.
Давай спросим, что у него.
Are you having butterbeer for breakfast?
Oh no. I've been perfecting a recipe I came up with over the summer. I'm almost there, based on some reactions that may need a bit more work.
Seems you enjoy brewing. Might I assume that you've a talent for potions of all sorts?
Well, as I see it, there's little difference, fundamentally, between brewing a modification to butterbeer and a Wiggenweld potion. Though, I'm not certain Professor Sharp would make the connection. He doesn't appreciate my, creativity as much as you might think.
Well, it was nice meeting you, Gareth, and thank you for the insights on your aunt.
Pleasure to meet you as well. Good luck today.
Тоже не спросил, как меня зовут. Чё вот подметить? Фу. Напылила тут? Музычка.
Lumos. Revelio.
А музычку не слышно почему-то. Слабовато. Допустим.
She gets bolder every year.
Так, насколько я понимаю, вот здесь вот выход. Да, там картина. Допустим. О, похавать можно. Дайте похавать. Яблочко. Похром. Ты бы слезла оттуда.
Why is everyone so highly strung? It's perfectly safe. Well, hello. Don't mind me. I find it helpful to change my point of view now and again. Put things in perspective. Once I made it to the top of Gryffindor Tower, from the outside, without a broom.
Goodness.
I'm Nellie, by the way. Nellie Ogspire. I've heard rumors about what happened to you on your way to Hogwarts. Is it true? About the dragon?
Да.
Yes, our carriage was attacked by a dragon.
Crikey! I can't believe it. How thrilling. And also terrifying. Anyway, you've certainly brought some much-needed excitement to Gryffindor. And Hogwarts, for that matter.
What exactly are the rumors about my journey to Hogwarts?
That you escaped a dragon attack? Isn't that enough? Most of us arrive via train or boat. Not having just escaped the jaws of a dragon, of course it's got people talking.
То есть я уже
Word
популярный,
travels fast
получается.
at Hogwarts.
Допустим.
I take it you're not afraid of heights.
It's something I've always done, since I was little. My mother once found me on the roof when I was 5. Still has no idea how I got there. But with all the strange hallways and rooms in the castle, and everything lurking in and outside the grounds, you don't need to scale a tower to see something incredible here.
Допустим.
I'd imagine most students have never seen a dragon. Have you?
Goodness, no. And I've never heard of one attacking a carriage like that. Not enough meat in a carriage, I'd think.
I'm sure I'll be seeing you around, either in our common room or when you scale your next tower.
You never know. Bye for now.
И опять наверх полезла. Залезла. Короче, ей там удобно, допустим.
It's astonishing what one can learn when keeping one's mouth shut in the common room. People feel at liberty to talk about anything there.
Still not working. Ugh.
Допустим. А что поместить-то? У меня ничего нет. Здрасте.
Wait, that's not right. I really thought I had it.
Ну, а если отойти? Ладно, типа хватит, я понял.
I don't know what I'm doing wrong. It's not a complicated spell. I should be able to do it non-verbally. Why is this not working? Ugh! Oh, hello there. Welcome to Gryffindor. I'm Cressida.
Pleasure to meet you, Cressida.
Splendidly theatrical arrival to the sorting ceremony last evening. Made it in by the skin of your teeth. Is it true that you're Professor Fig's protege?
Да.
I'm not sure I'd say that, but I did a study with him a little before we arrived.
Blast! I was hoping he might have given you some advice on non-verbal casting.
Is that what you were trying to do just there?
Oh, yes. Having a spot of trouble. I've mastered the charm using its incantation, but this is proving a bit trickier.
Don't worry, you'll get it in the end.
Oh, I hope so. If I can get it, Professor Ronan's sure to be very impressed. I'm just going to keep at it.
Is it really that difficult to cast non-verbally?
Oh, yes. And if you don't get it just right, the results can be, shall we say, awkward. Once, I tried to cast Depulso non-verbally on a goblet in the Great Hall and ended up launching Professor Sharp's Yorkshire pudding into his face. He was not happy.
Do most students know how to cast non-verbally?
Not at all. Hogwarts doesn't teach non-verbal casting until the 6th year, and even then, many struggle with it. I'm simply trying to get ahead of the game.
Well, good luck with it. It was nice to meet you, Cressida.
You as well. Enjoy your first day.
New Gryffindor. Professor Weasley's waiting for you outside the common room.
Что ты мне сказал? Кто мне это мог сказать? Давай еще одно яблочко сожру и пойдем.
Good morning. I trust you're ready for your first day at Hogwarts?
I've been dreaming of this day for a long time. Can't believe I'm here.
Well, you are here. Make the most of it. You only have one first day at Hogwarts. Now, in light of your unique situation, joining us as a 5th year, you'll need to catch up with your classmates and not fall behind. Especially as you'll be expected to complete your OWLs at the end of the year.
OWLs? Owls?
Yes, your ordinary wizarding level exams. They will determine what type of career you can have when you leave here. After much discussion with the headmaster and the Department of Magical Education at the Ministry, we've devised something extraordinary to ensure your success.
Интересно.
Here you are.
What is it?
It is a wizard's field guide. It will help you to keep track of what you are learning so that you master all that's expected of a 5th year. You would be wise to take full advantage of this exceptionally valuable resource.
Thank you, Professor, but what do you mean it will keep track of what I'm learning?
Perhaps seeing it in action will answer any questions you may have. Walk with me and we shall put it to the test.
Допустим.
This way. The guide will give you opportunities to practice your magic and educate yourself about wizarding lore. I certainly would have appreciated something like the field guide when I was a student. Using the guide will also train you to be alert to your surroundings. Do keep up! Ah, the guide appears to have some information for you about that painting of poor Barufio. Simply cast Revelio on it, and we'll see what the guide says.
Revelio.
Допустим. Угу. Хорошо. Так, наш уровень волшебства. Ага. Хорошо. Прохождение испытаний. Допустим. Страница руководства. И что? Окей. И... Выйти. Понял. Так, пойдем дальше. То есть мы можем чисто подходить вот к картинам, да? И...
Keep your eyes open for more opportunities like that, inside and outside of the castle.
Допустим. Я вижу вот замок. Например. Давай подойду к замку. Замок первый. Ну, я вижу тебя.
No time to waste. You've classes to attend.
Хорошо. Ну, сундучок утонет по дорожке. О. Хилочка.
Revelio.
Сверху сундучок.
Ah, good timing. Perfect opportunity to show you how to use flue flames to get around a bit quicker. Your field guide contains a map of the castle. Open it up and find Central Hall.
Допустим, карта есть. Заняты. Ага. Хорошо. Так, выберите южное крыло, чтобы поставить флажок. Допустим. Давай. Угу. Еще не обнаружен. Я понял. Это типа быстрое перемещение будет или что? А что это? Не надо. Отмени. Постройка в библиотеке, допустим. Так, и что? Ага. Ага. Вращать можно. Я типа телепортируюсь туда? Наверное, да, скорее всего. Да.
Quite the time saver. These stairs lead directly to Central Hall.
Короче, получается, вот это вот, это
You can
телепортация.
get almost anywhere in the castle quickly from Central Hall.
Хорошо. Блин, как красиво. Вау, эффектики.
Always something happening here. It's the heart of the hive. Our King's Cross station, so to speak.
Хорошо.
That should be all for now. You'll be expected to attend both Charms and Defense Against the Dark Arts classes today. And I'd like to be sure you get to Hogsmeade as soon as possible to replace the supplies you lost on the way here.
Допустим.
What will I learn in Charms class?
Exactly what you might expect. Spells, charms, jinxes, all terribly useful. I think you will enjoy Professor Ronan. He's a clever and entertaining wizard, and a talented teacher.
Can you tell me more about the Defense Against the Dark Arts class?
Defense Against the Dark Arts, as the name implies, focuses on how to defend oneself against the evils that lurk beyond these walls. A mastery of Defense Against the Dark Arts is required for those who aspire to become auras. Fortunately, we are lucky to have the ever-gifted Professor Hecat in charge of our students' education in that regard.
Допустим. Что такое Hogsmeade? Я правда
You
не помню.
mentioned Hogsmeade, Professor.
Hogsmeade is the only all-wizarding village in Britain and is home to an array of shops and pubs. You should be able to find all of the school supplies you require in Hogsmeade. You will also, I imagine, enjoy many a butterbeer there with friends in due course.
Понял, спасибо.
Thank you, Professor Weasley.
A lot to absorb on your first day, and you have much to learn. Happily, your professors have agreed to create additional assignments for you outside of class. You'll be up to speed in no time. Judging by your adept use of Revelio earlier, I'd say Professor Fig succeeded in at least showing you the basics.
He did, Professor.
He's been terribly vague as to the events preceding your arrival, specifically about what happened after that awful dragon attack. My suspicion is that there's more to the story than a search for belongings and an extended trip up to the castle.
We did take a bit of a detour on the way here. Ended up exploring some ruins and... I shouldn't say more.
Exploring ruins? Well, I presume Professor Fig has his reasons for keeping the details to himself for now. Speak of the devil, Professor Fig. Your ears must have been burning.
Oh?
Yes. You seem to have provided our new fifth year with a solid foundation in the basics of spellcasting.
Ah, I'm afraid I can't take all the credit there, Professor. They've a rare aptitude for magic, it seems.
Well, I'm just glad you both arrived in one piece. Perfectly good boats and carriages to Hogwarts, and you chose to fly in the path of a dragon.
I wouldn't say I chose the dragon's path, Professor. Rather unfortunately, it would seem that it chose us.
Very well. Enough chit-chat. I need to get to class myself. Might I rely on you, Professor Fig, to explain the details of the field guide's map?
Of course.
Thank you.
Мне вот интересно, профессор Фиг, он же вроде свалил.
Field guide. It will be invaluable to you. And invaluable to me, as I'll be using it to keep up to date on your progress.
Yes, Professor.
Come and find me in my classroom after you've attended both classes today, and I'll explain more about those assignments I mentioned. And we'll see if we can't get you to Hogsmeade for those supplies.
Короче, да, я не знаю, вот как ты тут оказался.
It's good to see you, Professor.
And you. I was hoping our paths would cross today, before you immersed yourself in studies. Did I hear you and Professor Weasley talking about exploring ruins?
Yes, sir. But I didn't tell her anything else about our travels here. I will say, I think she suspects we're not being entirely forthcoming.
Yes, well, Professor Weasley is a brilliant and astute witch. It was right to keep the details to yourself for now. We don't know where this path we've embarked upon will lead. It may require a bit more flexibility with your time than she would approve of. And she may feel obliged to share details with the headmaster that would be better left between us.
Understood, Professor.
Good. Now, as capable as you are, I believe the ability you possess obliges you to be well trained. Happily, you have the benefit of an exceptionally skilled team of witches and wizards to guide you. Speaking of guides, and so that I may avoid another not-so-subtle reproof from Professor Weasley, why don't I show you the clever enchantment we included in the field guide's map? Unfold it and have a look.
Ну, давай. Так, вы можете отслеживать доступные задания. Понял. Угу. Понял. Так, ну на заклинание. Ага, задачи профессора. Понял. То есть мы 150 вещей можем исследовать. Статуэтки Тими Маски, это я еще не знаю, что такое. Астрономические столы, ну, понятное дело. И сундуки 35 штук. Хорошо. А это только в этой части или где-то еще в другой? Так, подожди. А что это? Не, насколько я понимаю, это общее. Так, окей, давай пойдем по... Ага, сюда. По занятию.
The map is enchanted to help you find your way.
This will be incredibly helpful. Thank you.
Now, sounds like you've quite a day ahead, what with classes and a trip to Hogsmeade for supplies, including your own wand. You'll enjoy Mr. Ollivander. He's an exceptional craftsman and a good friend. I shall reach out when I have more information about our mysterious locket. For now, focus on your classes and pay attention. More than your owls may hinge on the magic you are able to master within these walls.
Так, отлично, давайте тогда пойдем. Там? Ага. Понял. Прикольно. Типа компас мне показывает мою дорогу. О, а я помню, 5 часов я вас очень долго искал.
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented flu.
А мне дадут? А что это?
Revelio.
Ну, я заметил. Ладно. Опа, котик. Здорово. Прикольно. Так, ну тут пока ничего нет. Или есть? Нет, окей. Так, пойдем наверх. Посмотрим. Цербер, кстати говоря. Или что-то очень на него похоже. А что здесь? Ой. Это женский туалет, да? Ёпта. Здрасте. Гермиона, ты что тут забыл? Так, окей, надеюсь, вы не заметили, что я тут в женский туалет зашел. Так, мне еще наверх, но я хочу вот эту вот открыть. Кто? Так, это мужской. Допустим. Ничего интересного. Ну да, в мужском туалете что может быть интересно. Так, ну я вижу тебя, сундук. А что мне с тобой делать? Не знаю. Допустим, ладно. Давайте тогда пойдем дальше изучать заклинания. О. Нет, все-таки прохожу сквозь него. А нет. Ну да. Получается, один раз утыкаюсь, а дальше все.
Professor Ronan tends to go on a bit. We sometimes have to remind him to finish the lesson.
Some of us don't necessarily want him to get back to the lesson.
Here, behind you. There is an open seat here.
Thank you.
Hello, I am Nettie. So you are the new student. Have you met Professor Ronan yet?
Shall we begin? Welcome to Year 5 of Charms. Now, this will be a crucial year in your education on the art of charm work, but I am confident that we will take hold with the passion and rigor requisite of such a challenge. Right, now, everyone, please open your textbooks to page 517. But before we begin, can anyone here tell me the difference between the incantations of the color change and growth charms? Anyone? Anyone? I am afraid it is too late to study now. My, the summer months must have really taken a toll on you all. By the looks of it, you all spent your holidays practicing Obliviate on one another. Do you even remember how to perform a basic summoning charm? Well, it seems that we are in dire need of review. Everyone get into pairs and take positions on opposite sides of the classroom. Now let's put those textbooks to use as the blunt objects you so believe they are, and take turns summoning them out of one another's hands. Only one book will be needed per partnership, Miss Dale. Thank you. Get into place now.
Так, допустим. И что это? Акцио.
Accio.
That is not bad.
Притягивающий заклинание.
You are a swift learner. I see a lot of potential, but remember, potential is nothing without practice. Keep at it. You might just rival Miss Onai here. Very good, everyone. That's enough of that. Well, as you all seem to have the basics down, and it is an exceptionally lovely day, I was thinking that we might have ourselves a little excursion outside for a spot of fresh air. After me!
Во-первых, почему не дали второму человеку попробовать это заклинание? Во-вторых, куда делись книги? Вот это вот тоже интересненький момент.
I've always found that fun goes hand in hand with mastery, as I'm sure the Quidditch players amongst us would agree. So, what better than a bit of sport to put our prowess with the summoning charm to the test, right? So why don't we have our newest student start us off?
То есть вы хотите мне сказать, что он из говна и палок создал нам платформу? Допустим.
Very simply, cast Accio on one of the spheres. Splendid! Stay focused. Now, excellent. Good happens to the best of us. Accio. Very good. Don't lose your composure. Accio. Very good. Points to Gryffindor. But there's certainly no sport in playing without some friendly competition. Miss Onai, would you care to give our new student a bit of a challenge? Come on up. You'll be the blues, just as before, and Miss Onai, you are playing red. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Допустим. То есть можно прицелиться.
Watch this.
А как? Подожди. Как?
That is how it's done.
Ага. Допустим. Четверочка.
Not exactly your typical lesson, is it? Not that I mind.
Тихо. Ага.
Stay focused.
Понял.
Let us see this.
То есть взять и притянуть и отпустить. Допустим. Ага, вот так это все делается.
Splendid!
Be sharp. Yes!
Accio.
Допустим, я понял.
Let us make this a bit more interesting, shall we?
И что?
I think we are well past interesting at this point.
Понял.
I'll say.
Enough chatter. Focus now. You will need it. This round settles it all.
Here we go.
Неплохо. Можно? Можно.
Accio.
Отпусти! Да сука, я ж
Not to
отпустил.
worry.
Я отпустил. Нечестно.
Watch this. There we go.
Угу. То есть еще чуть-чуть дотянуть. Я понял.
Be sharp. That is how it's done.
Accio!
Не скатывайся. Сука.
Ah, you almost had it.
Ладно. Нужно руку набить, понимаете, на все вот это
Very
вот
good, both of you. Well done.
Черт. Обидно, на самом деле. Убедненько.
Class is dismissed. Gather your things on the way out.
Well done back there. You took the loss in stride. Didn't want to go too easy on you. Took me weeks to become proficient with
Ну,
Accio.
извините.
Took weeks for me to get anything right when I transferred here. It gets easier, I promise.
Thank you, but I've been holding my own.
I appreciate your confidence. I transferred here from Wagadu just before my 4th year. My mother received an offer to teach divination here. Before I knew it, we had left Uganda and were halfway around the world at a new school in a new country.
Is Wagadu a castle, like Hogwarts?
Its address is Mountains of the Moon. It is not so much a castle as a beautiful edifice carved out of the mountainside. I remember the first time I saw it, the mist was so thick I could hardly make out anything at all. And then it just materialized before me, this enormous school that seemed to be floating in midair.
This may seem an odd question, but is magic the same there as it is here?
Mostly, yes. But I did have to learn how to use a wand when I arrived here. Hardly anyone at Wagadu uses one.
You can cast spells without a wand.
Oh, yes. I find wandless magic to be much more instinctive. Not to mention quite convenient if one is without their wand. I must admit, however, that I am growing quite fond of using a wand. It seems very dramatic.
It's nice to learn about another wizarding school.
Thank you for asking. I do miss Wagadu, but I am glad to be here at Hogwarts. Ah, I think Professor Ronan wants to talk to you. Better not keep him waiting. Until next time.
Собственно говоря, да.
You can use Accio on humans.
A word, if you
you're
would.
so inclined.
You wanted to speak with me, Professor?
I did. I trust your first charms lesson lived up to expectation?
Well, an outdoor competition wasn't exactly the lesson I was expecting, sir.
What charm is there in the expected? Miss Onai is a talented witch. Take it in stride. One often gains the most from the battles one has lost.
Of course, Professor. It was a challenging match.
Miss Onai is always a fierce competitor, though I sense that she is a bit distracted of late. Now, Professor Weasley has asked that your professors give you instruction outside of the ordinary curriculum. Expect to hear from me soon regarding a special assignment that I am preparing for you.
И что ты приготовишь? Первоклассный студент.
Revelio.
After my brother learned the summoning charm, it was constant Accio this, Accio that, cutlery flying everywhere. Quite unsafe, really.
Да, пусть. А ты мне ничего не скажешь, да? Ладно. Так, что у меня по... Хорошо. Защита Левиоса. Ну, поехали. Так, это нам куда? Это нам...
Hello there. You're the new student, aren't you?
Да.
Hello. You wanted to speak to me?
Samantha Dale. I've been eager to meet you. You're the student everyone's been whispering about. Hope your first day's going well. You certainly seem to hold your own in charms.
I've been fortunate. Beginner's luck.
My brother William would tell you not to be so humble and to trust your abilities. Then again, he tends to be overconfident in his.
Я же нет ответил.
Better see to my charms homework. I'm afraid I can't count on beginner's luck to impress Professor Ronan.
Так, допустим. А с тобой тоже можно получить что-то пиздеть. Но мне кажется, ты мне ничего не скажешь.
Professor Ronan reminds me of my grandfather. Loads of wisdom, but a bit mad.
Ну да. Собственно говоря, так и есть. Ну давай, компас. Знаете, чисто полетел. Страничка. Страничка дневника полетела. Так, нам вниз. Но анимация бега, не знаю, какая-то упоротая. Опа, здрасте.
Ревелио.
Ты мне ничего не скажешь. Ну ладно. Допустим, ладно.
Stupefy! Is that all you've got? Bombard!
Бомбарда?
Levioso! Professor Hecat!
Perhaps you'd be good enough to blast each other to pieces in your own time. I get new students every year, but I only have one Hebridean black skull. It was a token from the Great Poacher Raid of 1878. No doubt you've heard of it. Now, you may be asking yourself how an old woman like me single-handedly took out the largest poacher ring in eastern Wales and lived to boast about it. Knowledge. To the wise, age matters very little. Today we will review a spell that has saved me from death at the hands of dark wizards more times than I care to remember. Levioso.
Levioso? A levitation charm?
Levioso! A surprised opponent is a weak opponent. Care to defend yourself, Master Pruitt? No? One thing I've learned as an unspeakable is the value of simplicity, especially in the heat of battle. Now, let's practice what we've just learned, starting with something small.
Давайте не за чашку поднимем для начала. Левиосо.
Levioso.
А почему не Вингардиум Левиос?
Now, let's try something a little larger.
Допустим. На ассасина похож.
Let us begin with the basic cast. See how the dummy deflected your cast?
Спасибо.
This time, cast Levioso first, then the basic cast. Remember, basic cast good. Now, well done. Well done. Very good, but the best way to practice is by dueling. We'll start with you two. Duelists, take your marks.
Time for a proper Hogwarts welcome.
Now, I want a fair duel, using only Levioso, basic cast, and Protego. You may begin.
Допустим.
Levioso, this can't be your first duel. Let's just say
I do enjoy a lively duel.
Protego.
Protego. Complicates things.
Levioso.
If only all of my students were this adept. Try to anticipate your opponent's next move.
Not bad for a beginner. You give as good as you get.
I I put you on the spot, and you rose to the challenge. Points to Gryffindor.
Thank you, Professor Hecat. Glad to have the opportunity to practice.
If what I've seen today is any indication, we can expect great things from you. I demand excellence from my students. They are capable of achieving it, and they must achieve it. A classroom duel is one thing, but battling dark wizards, or as ever more likely, goblins, is a different kettle of Grindylows entirely.
Understood, Professor.
So, I'd advise you to keep practicing whenever you can. Perhaps Mr. Sallow will have some ideas for you. Again, well done today. I shall reach out soon with additional assignments. All right. That's enough spectacle for one day. Class is dismissed.
If you know the right spells, it's dark wizards that'll fear you, not the other way around.
Допустим. А подняться тоже нельзя?
Levioso.
Ладно.
Oh, I'm not much for dueling. I prefer to keep things friendly.
I'd hate to face Professor Hecat in a duel.
Но мне кажется, тебе не удастся ее победить.
You dueled Sebastian. He's strong competition. Well done.
Спасибо. Так, подожди. С тобой мы еще успеем. А я могу туда зайти? Подсвечивается белой точкой. Значит, можно. Нельзя. Снова. Все вопросы отпали. Опа. Здрасте. Ага. Прикольно.
Nice work.
I enjoyed that.
Well, that duel was quite something. Everyone will be talking about it.
It was certainly good practice.
Practice? It felt more like I was dueling an expert. Sebastian Sallow, by the way. Didn't expect a new student to be so deft with a wand. Then again, perhaps this wasn't your first duel.
In fact, it was. Perhaps I have a knack for it.
Be coy if you like, but I know better. Magic requires intention and talent. You know, you might be a perfect fit for a certain exclusive, unsanctioned dueling organization.
Exclusive and unsanctioned. Count me in.
Excellent. Knew I was right about you. If you want to get the most out of your time at Hogwarts, you're going to need to break the rules now and then. Whether it's joining a secret dueling club, or sneaking into the restricted section of the library, you just have to be clever enough not to get caught.
Thank you, Sebastian. I'll keep that in mind.
Good. Pleasure chatting with you. I'm sure I'll see you soon. Perhaps somewhere unsanctioned? We'll see if your performance today was sheer luck, or actual skill. Look for Luke and Brattleby near the clock tower entrance. If you're interested. Till next time.
Хорошо. Собственно говоря, почему я принял эту возможность? Во-первых, почему бы и нет? Во-вторых, можно кого-то отпиздить. Это всегда плюс. А в-третьих, можно здесь заклинание подтренить.
Huh. Always thought Levioso was for first years. Not anymore.
Собственно говоря, да.
What are you up to now?
Окей, куда нам дальше? Так, дальше у нас послеурочное задание. Ладно, поехали. Ну что, книжечка, куда нам? Ага, нам туда. Хорошо. Блин, полезная штука вот этот вот компас. Блин, на самом деле, вот круто. Даже цветочки нарисовали. Даже у текстура дерева красивая. Так, а ты что?
Revelio.
А ты ничего. А ты котик. Котика можно погладить, но котика мы гладить сейчас не будем. Точка перемещения.
On another adventure, are we?
What about the room, Professor?
I was thinking the same thing, Deke. Perhaps you could help.
Oh, excuse, Deke.
Ah, there you are. I trust your first classes went well?
They did, Professor.
I heard as much from Professors Hecat and Ronan. Seems Professor Fig taught you quite a bit during your brief detour near... what was it you said? Some ruins? I'd wager there's a good deal more to your travels here than what you've told me. Isn't there?
Nothing more, Professor.
I see. Like trying to get a sonnet from a streeler. Regardless, you must continue to build upon what you've learned. In that regard, I've asked your professors to help hasten your progress with some extra assignments.
Professor Ronan did mention something about that.
In fact, Professor Ronan will meet you outside momentarily to assign your first one. Now, regarding the trip to Hogsmeade I mentioned earlier, we've arranged to replace the supplies lost on your way here, including seeds, potion recipes, and spellcrafts.
Thank you, Professor.
And Mr. Ollivander will connect you with the perfect wand. You've managed your classes well with a borrowed wand, but you'll find the magic you cast with your own wand to be far superior.
Can you tell me more about the potions shop, Professor?
J. Pippin's Potions stocks a wide array of potions ingredients, although they rarely sell recipes. Professor Sharp asked that they have a couple of particular recipes on hand for you.
Можно будет валить зельки.
I've never heard of a spellcraft before, Professor. What is it?
A spellcraft is a recipe of sorts used when conjuring objects. I shall explain more about them when you begin working with transfiguration magic.
There's an Ollivander's in Hogsmeade.
There is. Most people are familiar with the shop in Diagon Alley. We're fortunate to have someone like him nearby. Mr. Ollivander is a genuine craftsman and highly skilled wand maker. I would trust no one else to pair me with a wand.
I'm eager to get to Hogsmeade.
Very well. I'd like you to make your first visit to the village with a classmate. Help you get your bearings. Perhaps Sebastian Sallow or Natsai Onai. I've noticed you spending time with them.
I'd like to go with Natty.
Excellent choice. Miss Onai is one of our most talented students. And she knows the area. She'll keep you well clear of any of Victor Rookwood's undesirables en route.
Rookwood?
A rather unsavory local. Best to avoid him and his associates, including his right hand of sorts, Theophilus Harlow, if you can. Once you've finished Professor Ronan's assignment, your friend will meet you at the castle doors. No time to waste. The sooner you complete your work, the sooner you can enjoy a butterbeer at the Three Broomsticks.
Сливочное пиво это всегда хорошо.
Revelio.
Главное, чтобы толк с него тоже был. Дайте мне Алхамору. Да, это я в курсе. Мне нужна Алхамора, чтобы открывать замки первого уровня. Собственно говоря.
Ah, there you are.
You have a new spell to teach me, Professor.
Indeed I do, and an exceedingly
Reparo.
useful one at that. The mending charm, Reparo. Fixes things right up, makes a broken object good as new in the blink of an eye.
It seems as if that might come in handy.
More frequently than one would imagine. As Professor Weasley mentioned, I am not the only one who will be teaching you spells outside of class in an effort to catch you up with your peers. A number of your professors have agreed to do so as well, but first, each shall ask that you complete a few preliminary tasks to hone your magic. I have arranged some for today. See them through and then report back to me. We will have you casting Reparo in no time.
I'll start on the task right away, Professor.
Не будем задавать лишних вопросов, сразу пойдем сделаем задание.
This is the right area.
Ага.
I wonder where the flying page is.
Ага, то есть типа тут нам самому нужно найти вот эту штучку.
Revelio.
Опять что?
Levioso.
Ага, вот так это работает. Да пусть. И что, летающая страничка? Ну, иди сюда.
Accio. Got it.
Вот так. Собрать страницы руководства.
A
Допустим.
flying page must be around here somewhere.
И где?
Revelio.
Revelio.
Accio. Brilliant.
Сюда.
I trust the preliminary tasks weren't too much trouble.
Никуда. А к нему? Допустим.
I completed the assignments, Professor.
Marvelous. You clearly know your way around basic charms. Let us give the old mending charm a try then, shall we? Remember to be deliberate in your enunciation and movements. I want to see some vigor. Now, wand at the ready.
Yes, sir.
Remember, your wand is a conduit of your magic.
Репару.
That's it. Very good. If you would like to practice mending something, have a go with that broken statue in the alcove by the water. It allegedly symbolized heartbreak. Perhaps a jilted lover thought it. And lashed out.
Так, я понял. Ты вот про это, наверное, да?
Reparo.
Nicely done. Works like a charm, doesn't it?
Revelio.
Так, и куда? В данный момент ничего нет. Подожди. Так, а что это? Что это? Не, подожди, мне нужно не это. А что мне восстановить еще надо?
Reparo. Revelio.
Все или не все? Непонятно. То есть типа...
Something quite satisfying about using the mending charm, isn't there?
Reparo.
Окей, зажимать не надо, я понял.
Revelio.
Так, а что еще восстановить надо? Непонятно. Так, ну котик понятно. Давайте побегаем здесь вокруг.
Handy resource indeed, your field guide.
А как посмотреть, какое задание я сейчас выполняю? Что такое? Ну, R понятно, а T? Ты заклинание можно менять. Ага. Понял. Слева на... Не, я понимаю, а я выполнил это задание? Мне чисто одну вот эту вот штучку надо было восстановить или что? Мне вот это интересно. Так, это внутри. А, понял. Понял. Так, допустим. А как этот сундук взять? Он не с этой стороны? Да. Ладно, тогда давайте забьем пока на этот сундучок. И пойдем в Оксмит. Поехали. А что использовать? Ух ты. Блин, классно. Так.
There's something in there. I just know it.
Hello. I don't believe we've met.
Oh, hello. I'm Lenora. Pardon me if I seem a little distracted at the moment. Everyone thinks I'm utterly balmy. Samantha thinks I'm potty. But it's this painting. I never noticed it before. If I know Hogwarts, and I do, an empty frame doesn't appear for no reason. There's something more to this.
Are there any other empty paintings like this around the school?
Yes, a few. This entire place is somewhat of a riddle, to be honest. If I can work out the riddle of this one, I'll know what to do with all of them. As good a place as any to begin.
Have you gained any insights about the painting since you've been studying it?
I did discover that casting Lumos has an effect of some kind. But I'm not sure what to do next.
Uh-huh.
If I have the time, I may look. Could be intriguing.
I've been racking my brains long enough. I hope you'll have better luck than I have. Do come and find me if you stumble on something illuminating that solves the mystery.
Lumos. That spot must be a clue. I should look around in case it's nearby.
Ага. Так, подожди. А это где? Это где-то под лестницей. Интересно, под какой? Не знаю, давайте побегаем здесь вокруг. Она же по-любому где-то рядом должна быть. Вот
This
она.
looks like the location from the painting. What could be so special about it?
Вижу бабочку. И что мне с ней делать?
Accio! Levioso!
Ну, нашел. И что?
Revelio!
How nice to see you, my young friend.
А,
Accio!
понял.
Revelio!
Что? Понял.
Accio!
Так, сюда.
Revelio!
Так, все собрал? Не все собрал.
Lumos!
Эй,
Let's get you back to your frame, little moth.
понял. Попробую Люмос. Спасибо за подсказку, кстати. И, наверное, убрать, да? Да.
I knew there was a connection. I should tell Lenora that I solved the puzzle of that empty frame.
И пропало. Допустим.
Lenora, I solved the mystery of that painting.
You did? How?
I found the location depicted in the painting, and then I cast Lumos to guide a moth back to the frame.
All very logical, I suppose. Pity I was so close to solving it. You have a knack for solving riddles. Natty's good at that too. So is Amit, although he does tend to over-explain. Well, I'm glad someone figured it out. The moth! I should have seen that.
Допустим. В смысле, я же отслеживал Хоксмит. Дать мне его сюда. Так, вот все вот эти вот... А что вот это?
Revelio.
Ладно, потом. Пойдем пока по сюжетке. Да мне кажется, тут большинство людей сидят под чем-то. Или на чем-то. Нацай онлайн. Кстати, метел.
Revelio.
Сломанная метла. А я могу починить?
Reparo.
Не могу. Понял. Закрыто.
Revelio.
А. Понял. Короче, да, есть вот здесь вот интересные такие штучки. Ага. Пятый уровень уже, кстати, апнул. Интересно, нам скажут, как там что-то прокачивать? Или здесь не надо ничего прокачивать?
Not at all. Professor Weasley tells me that you need to go to Hogwarts.
К сожалению, я не знаю.
You must be eager to have your own things again. And to see the village.
I've been looking forward to it.
Good. Shall we set off? I intend to give you a first-rate Hogsmeade experience.
Но мне кажется, сначала нам стоит все-таки сходить за волшебной палочкой, а потом бахнуть пивка. Или сначала пивка для рывка, а потом за палочкой. Не знаю, если можно будет сначала пивко, значит тогда пивко.
I was glad Professor Weasley asked me to accompany you.
Really?
Yes, I had planned to extend an invitation to you myself. I thought you might enjoy a butterbeer in the village. The timing of Professor Weasley's owl was perfect. I cannot tell you how nice it is to breathe fresh air after being cooped up in ancient ruins. Grave mistake to take it as an elective class, believe me.
I believe you.
Though I suppose you would not really call it elective, when your mother was the one who elected that you take it.
Я не знаю, как можно дружить с персонажами, как в Mass Effect. Я не играл в Mass Effect. Но если ты имеешь в виду слово «дружить», то мне кажется, нет.
I would rather be indoors.
Not much for the cold, are you?
Как бы я не уверен, что это игра 18+, поэтому... Ну, скорее всего, нельзя, потому что мы попали на 5-й курс, а 5-й курс это 15 лет. То есть ты понимаешь, ну как бы чуть-чуть не туда.
Oh, wait, over here. I often spot lacewing flies in this area.
Oh? What's so special about them?
They are interesting to look at. But if you stew them, you can also use them in potion making. Look, from the Forbidden Forest. Hippogriffs. I wonder if something startled them. I heard rumors that hippogriffs had been spotted nearby.
Do you think Poppy's already seen the hippogriffs?
Absolutely.
Likely already named.
Мать, я все норм.
That's the Forbidden Forest on the left. It's off limits to students, as the name implies.
Why is it off limits?
The professors claim it is too dangerous. I think that calling it forbidden only makes it more alluring. Ah, there's Hogsmeade over the crest. Past that ruin. I would spend all of my time exploring if I could.
I confess I was surprised when Professor Weasley mentioned that you knew the area, since you're relatively new here.
She said that? She knows more about me than I had thought. I will say, while I certainly learn a great deal in class, much can be gleaned outside of the castle walls.
Don't talk to me about humiliating.
How are you settling in? I remember the weeks that followed my arrival feeling quite strange. Everything was so new and unfamiliar.
I'm getting used to things. What about you? Do you finally feel settled?
I still miss my homeland, but it is beautiful here too. And getting out of the castle and exploring helped me to adjust quite a bit. Hogwarts has become something of a home now, I would say. Hopefully it will for you too.
Красиво. Я тут бегаю, собираю тут всякие штучки. Там шляпки всякие. Травушку-муравушку.
Hello, Mr. Moon. Have you met our new 5th year?
Pleasure. You might want to turn back, Miss Onai. Turn and run.
Oh,
is everything all right, sir?
Oh, it looked right at
Reparo.
me. Eyes big as saucers.
What did Mr. Moon?
Jemmy, guys. Ugly and airy and terrifying. I shall be at the castle. Safe. Good luck to both of you.
Короче, алкаш, если не понял.
I think he had too much fun in the village. I will say that I have never seen him in such a state.
Я могу восстановить?
There is much to see outside of the castle walls, not just Hogsmeade. I am happy to explore whenever you'd like. Rumors being what they are about goblins and such, it might be nice to have a friend with you.
I'll keep that in mind, Natty. Thank you. Revelio. Accio.
And here we
Надо
are.
замечать вот всякие вот эти
It
вот
is hard to
летающие
know where to
странички.
start. The Three Broomsticks is the place for butterbeer. And you can get any sweet you can imagine at Honeydukes. I cannot choose a favorite shop here. It changes with every visit. I can tell you that you are certain to find everything you need in Hogsmeade.
Revelio.
Professor Weasley said that you need to get potion recipes, spellcrafts, some seeds, and...
A new wand.
Of course! You will enjoy Mr. Ollivander, and I am keen to see what you will do with a wand of your own. You should be able to collect everything you need and still have time to explore a little as well. Experience Hogsmeade at your own pace. We can meet up in the town circle when you are finished. Enjoy yourself. I will see you
Хорошо.
soon.
Ага, даже так. Допустим. Так, давайте... Так, что это? Фолианты и свитки, ну это понятно. Зелье. Ага. Хорошо, давайте тогда пойдем в первую очередь за палочкой. Магазинчик Олливандера. Опа. Что залутаем?
Revelio.
Где? Ага. Хогвартс. Неплохо. Здрасте.
I'll be right with... Ah, it's you. Just a moment, please.
Hello, sir. I'm looking for...
For a new wand, yes. It's about time.
Yes, about time?
Well, you're our new fifth-year student, are you not? Oh, what am I saying? Of course you are. Gerbold Ollivander's the name. But of course, you'll have heard of the Ollivanders, I'm sure. Finest wand makers in the world. It's a pleasure to meet you, truly. Now, come with me. Let's find you the perfect wand, shall we? No, not you. Yes. Powerful core. 10.5 inches. You might do. Here, give this one a try.
Мне кажется, с первой не получится.
Well, go ahead, swish. How odd. Once more, come on, really swish it. Oh dear. Well, this isn't a good match at all, is it? We'll find you something, not to worry. No, not you. Perhaps... Yes. A rare wood, 13 3/4 inches, dragon heartstring. Let's give this one a try.
Мне кажется, это тоже не сработает.
Oh, goodness. Looks like it's back to the shelf for you. This is proving to be trickier than I had anticipated. How perplexing. Where are you? Perhaps you? There you are. Yes, I think you might be the one. Here, take it.
Из третьей палочки получится. Блять. То есть можно настроить. Как она будет выглядеть. Ну давайте вот это, она хоть более похожа на палочку, что ли. Так, длина. Тип сердцевины, каштан.
How intriguing.
Допустим, а что она дает? Сердцевина для палочки известна тем, что способна вызывать мощную магию. Стабильную магию. Широкий спектр магии. Интересно. Широкий спектр магии. То есть я могу кастовать больше спелов, да? Ну давай.
Phoenix feather. Exceptionally rare. And a core with a strong sense of initiative.
Все? Все. Получается. Я ж нажал.
What do you think? Extraordinary. Another wand, another beginning of a bright and magical future. Now, how did that feel?
Good. Different. I sensed a sort of surge of some kind.
A match. Your connection seemed particularly powerful. The right wand will learn from you, just as you learn from it.
I'm eager to try it out.
Of course. And a phoenix feather core is terribly selective. This will be an excellent match indeed. And the bond between you and your wand should only grow stronger. Do not be surprised at your new wand's ability to perceive your intentions, particularly in a moment of need.
That sounds wonderful, Mr. Ollivander.
I'll let you get to it. Do come and see me again if ever I can be of further assistance.
Допустим, а что я могу еще у него сделать?
Revelio.
Непонятно. Так, ладно. Что у нас еще остается? Получается, ну, фолианты... Не знаю. Так, ну я здесь. Давай я вот эти вот фолианты соберу. А, или это их... Все, я понял. Без вопросов. Пока не сюда. Пока рано. Пока возьмем только то, что нам дают бесплатно. Это что? Угу. Так, пойдем.
Revelio.
Где? А, или нигде. Ладно. Пока не страшно. Так, а что ты?
Акио.
Опа. А.
Revelio.
А есть? Нету? Ладно. Шапка в меховой проклад. Прикольно. Понял. Здрасте.
Pardon me, sir.
Oh, thank goodness. When I heard the bell, I thought you were Miss Lawang. Not that she deigns to come here. Though, I don't believe I've seen your face here before, either.
It's my first time in Hogsmeade, actually.
Is it really? Well, Parry Pippin at your service. And this is J. Pippin's Potions. Potions for all ailments. You'll have read it on the sign, of course, but Grandfather always made me say it in full. How may I help you today?
Professor Weasley sent me to collect some recipes. I'm new at Hogwarts.
You're the student she sent the owl about. I set your things aside immediately. I suspected if you're anything like I was at your age, you'd want your potion supplies. Is it not the most fascinating art, potion making? Rivals anything you can do with a wand, I've always said.
Are potions really that versatile?
They may not be as showy as spellwork, but make no mistake, they are just as powerful. They can heal, destroy, protect. You'll discover all of this soon enough. As it's your first time in, I should mention that it's not just potion recipes I sell. I also offer ready-made drafts for all manner of uses, and I unveil new ones from time to time. Pop in when you can so you don't miss out on anything. But for now, let's get you those recipes, shall we? What can I do for you today?
Так, ну возьмем зельки. Вот череп.
Feel free to take a look at the rest of my inventory, or come back another time if you're in a rush today.
Это то, что я могу продать, да? А как мне инвентарь открыть? Давайте на этом вот моменте, давайте на И. Так, подожди, не то. Инвентарь. Вот что мне надо. Так, ресурсы понятно. Снаряжение. О, предметы для рук. Нет волшебных свойств, снимем. Не выглядят они заманчиво. Очки не надо. Шапочку. Так, ну одно дает плюс 7 защиты. А зачем мне защита? Ну, я понимаю, типа, а скрыть можно как-то? Она, типа, по-уёбски немножко выглядит. Не надо. Рукояти палочек. Ага, то есть можно будет новые палочки покупать, я понял. Шейные аксессуары. Шарф. Не нужен шарф. Так, а ты что? Традиционная школьная мантия. Ну, ты выглядишь поприкольнее, но как-то по-уёбски, на самом деле. Ну, дает 2 нападения. Ладно, так уж и быть. Наряд. А что по наряду? А, типа... Не, а можно снять? А как снять? Снять. Снял? Снял. Все. Классно. Допустим, что я могу... 5-й уровень. Подожди, коллекция. И что здесь? Шмотки? Ага. Ага. Допустим. Короче, это новые штучки, то, что я открыл. Так, это то, что мне дают. Хорошо. Это... Говорить? Допустим. Так, 4 из 8. То есть это теперь у меня есть в инвентаре, да, получается? Снаряжение, точнее. Так, подожди. А что я взял? А что я поднял? Я ж поднял там предметы какие-то. Или что это? Ну. Так, окей. Получил награду. Внешний вид снаряжения. Легендарные перчатки. Хорошо. Снаряжение. Предметы для рук. А где? А почему? Или это не здесь одевается, а где-то, не знаю, в гардеробе? Непонятная штучка. Но перчатки я взял. Вот это я тоже взял. Непонятно. О, так, подожди, задание, понятно. Коллекция. Что тут еще есть? Ага, это все, что я нахожу. Это можно будет тут потом почитать еще раз, да? Да, хорошо. Ну, как много. Ага, то есть это чисто коллекционный предмет, я понял. А, выбрав, понял. Все. Без, как бы сказать, вопросов. Так, куда мне дальше? За семенами, да, по-моему? Сюда. Так, пойдем. Так, могу крафтить хилки. Уже хорошо.
Ревелио.
Так, тут больше ничего нет. Так, ты есть?
Accio.
Well, hello
Revelio.
there.
Окей, то есть это можно будет потом почитать.
Pardon me, sir. I'm here for the seeds Professor Weasley arranged for me to collect.
Ah, the dittany for the new 5th year. I take it that's you, then. Merlin's beard. Starting Hogwarts as a 5th year. You must be positively reeling from it all.
Not at all. I'm choosing to see it all as one big adventure.
Well, bravo. Not everyone has the temperament to take things as they come. Name's Timothy Teasdale, by the way, and this is my shop, the Magic Neep. I keep the cart out here because I like a good chat. Can't very well be in the thick of things if I'm hidden away inside now, can I?
I suppose not.
In addition to seeds, I have plenty of plants. Grow everything myself. My speciality is potion ingredients. Even Pippin purchases from me. But what say we get you a packet of Dittany seeds? Let me guess. You're after something fresh. Do have a look around. Plenty of ingredients to pique your interest, I'd wager.
Я не знаю, зачем нужны эти семена, поэтому я не буду пока ничего покупать. А, все-таки мне нужен магазин фолианта и светки. Все, понял. Ебать. Попрыгнут. Ладно, тогда давайте по-быстрому сюда. Пойдем.
Revelio.
А перепрыгнуть? Да ты гонишь. Ладно. Извините.
Reparo.
Ну, восстанови. Ага, ладно.
Revelio.
Так, я могу сюда зайти. Так, и что ты?
Levioso. Accio. Lumos. Reparo.
Да,
Revelio.
ладно. Так, тут больше ничего нет. Сверху. А как наверх? Скорее всего, я пока еще не умею такие вот сундучки открывать. Так, подожди, а присесть можно как-то? Что за снение? Что? В смысле? А, нихуя. Шляпа. Ну ладно, шляпа пускай будет. Так уж и быть, оденем. Так, мне нужны настройки. Игру сохраним 100% сюда. Так, управление. Нет управления. Нет управления. Подожди. А где кнопки? Не то. Не то. Не то. А где кнопки? А. Идти, прыгнуть. Идти С. Слезть Б. Показать управление Q. Исцелить на Г. Не надо мне на Г. Что? А. Понял. Ладно, пускай будет. Ладно, пускай будет протегом все-таки. Допустим. А как мне... Так. Влево. Понятно. Слезть Б. Так, влево приблизить, отдалить. Понятно. Инвентарь, снаряжение, испытание, задание, карта коллекции. Нет кнопки присесть. А почему? А почему? Ну давайте на Б попробуем. Что такое Б? Так, ну окей, ну он меня видит. И чё? Так, и как тебя залутать? Как тебе залутать?
Revelio.
Ладно, скорее всего, будет какое-то заклинание усыпления. Я не уверен.
Pardon me, sir. I'm here for the spellcrafts Professor Weasley ordered.
Matilda, student. I thought I might be seeing you soon. I am the proprietor here.
Кстати, может Люмос?
Thomas Brown.
Точно.
I take it you've had a conjuring lesson
Сейчас
then?
надо будет проверить.
I'm afraid I haven't yet, sir.
Ah, but you will soon enough. It is magic at its purest, creating something out of nothing. Of course, it is not without complexity, but that is where my spellcrafts come in. Stay the course, and you could soon impress even Professor Weasley.
That's certainly something to aspire to, Mr. Brown. I look forward to that day.
And I, too, see in it. Spellcrafts are incredibly useful for conjuring unique items like custom pieces of furniture or decoration. But I shall let Professor Weasley do the teaching. For now, let's get the spellcrafts you need. A potting table and a potion station, yes?
I believe so, sir.
Good. Nothing like being able to grow your own ingredients and brew what you want when you want. Let's have a look. Let's look at what we have, shall we? If you're interested, feel free to take a look around at the rest of my inventory.
Well, that's everything. Better go and find Natty. Lumos.
Да, пробуем Люмос.
Lumos.
Нет, не Люмос. Так, давай посмотрим на заклинание. Может, вот это вот? Типа невидимка, и он не будет меня видеть. Скорее всего, да. Так, хорошо, допустим, это я потом посмотрю. То есть, скорее всего, мне нужно именно то заклятие. Так, ладно, давайте тогда на этом сегодня остановимся. Как бы прошло сколько времени? 2,5 часа. Мне кажется, для первого, скажем так, для начала прохождения этого вполне достаточно. Только дай бог памяти, и я посмотрю, как мне сохраниться. А как не сохраниться? А непонятно, как не сохраниться. Я не знаю. Так, настройки. Коллекции, таланты, инвентарь. Таланты, кстати. Это потом. Так, настройки. Да, все, окей. Тут я могу где-то сохраниться. Вот. Все, сохранил. Вот и все. Собственно говоря, на сегодня все. Следующий стрим, не знаю, скорее всего завтра. Если не завтра, то в пятницу. Завтра у меня на следующий день на работе, а в пятницу я раньше освобожусь. Вот, и вот как только, так сразу, собственно говоря. Я тебе, Росик, напишу в личку, так что ты 100% не пропустишь. По крайней мере, ты всегда сможешь пересмотреть стрим в записи. То есть, да-да-да, так и будет, маякну тебе в личку. То есть запись у меня остается, собственно говоря, на Твиче. Сколько там? Неделю, по-моему. А также у меня все стримы записываются и загружаются на YouTube. В описании у Твича есть ссылка на YouTube канал, там ты сможешь смотреть записи стримов. Ну, это вдруг, если интересно. Вот, а на этом я буду заканчивать. Спасибо, что смотрел. Всем остальным, кто смотрит это в записи. Вот, и увидимся с вами завтра или послезавтра. До свидания.